Hello! This video diary that you're about to see is a real look into my life as a 30-something living alone in Berlin. And I had envisioned to show you around like the autumnal season, but honestly, it's just been so busy around here. So I hope you enjoyed this refreshing change of how I usually film, and keep watching! Happy Monday, everyone. It feels like a lifetime since I last updated here. I've just been kind of going through the motions, and I think going through seasons is not very easy for me. Even if the view right now is gorgeous with all the yellow leaves, I feel very melancholic and like wanting to slow down, and I haven't really given myself a lot of permission to do that this year. So it's been a very conscious process of doing that. I feel like also with the colder months, I kind of have lesser time to go out and socialize, and that's totally fine, but sometimes I just need some quality friendship time, especially because I'm leaving around the third week of November and I'm flying back home for a couple of weeks. I think I haven't really shown you how much my workspace has changed, but this is like a preview. I have to sort those out for filming, but it is very much coming together. There will be a lot of changes in the kitchen this month, but first thing that I've been really enjoying is this air fryer that my friends gifted me for my housewarming. Lunch today, I'm very happy with what I did. So I reheated some chicken in the air fryer. This has like a very basic marinade, and then also reheated broccoli that I steamed yesterday, some kimchi, and leftover egg drop soup that I made yesterday. Just got back from Pilates. I do have this with me. I'm annotating my script and also just kind of familiarizing myself with the terminologies and also figuring out the shoot order for the week. I think I will base it off of the weather, and I will probably leave the talking ones to later this week so I have time to kind of constantly like simmer through it. It's like, you know, being an actor where you need to memorize your lines. I will have this on hand, but it's just nice to have it in a more like natural way, and I'm trying to build that up. And considering I haven't made a Skillshare class in a year, I am pretty rusty. I think next year I want to try doing it more consistently and be comfortable with it.
Pre-existing technology, improving it here.
Of what Clean Take offered, which was
Asked me what the Shrek shirt looked like, so this is the Shrek shirt. It's so comfortable, and I got it at Five Below during our road trip. Anyway, it's been, I would say, like an hour-ish since I've been filming. It's such an interesting process. I always feel like it's such an introvert job. It could also be lonely, but I'm getting stuff done, and I have concluded that the bedroom is just the better option for filming, and I've made peace with that because this bedroom is set up with like 4 windows, so the light is very balanced, whereas the office/living room is just like 1 window. So I picked up some bread. Actually, I just needed sourdough because I love a good sourdough. But the bakery that I go to, they had a winter edition and it looks great. And they were able to give me like half of each. It smells so good. It's like, apparently they said there's some apple bits, apples, almonds, and it's sweetened with dates. So I went ahead and bought Frischkäse, which is like cream cheese. Actually, I'm making cookies because my friend has a housewarming tomorrow. This is from Eric Kim's Cookie Week recipe, except I don't have a mixer, so this is the matcha latte cookies. Actually, I call them Shrek cookies now because they look like Shrek. I added walnuts and chopped Ritter Sport white chocolate. I feel like it added a lot of contrast to the very like earthy flavor of the matcha. So I'm baking a couple more now and I'm gonna start my day. In my head, it's like apple pie, creamy. I like fruit and cream cheese. That's like my weakness. This is the apple pie, by the way. Mmm.
And he says,
Admittedly, I felt really bummed because once I put the dining table, there's like a small crack on the table. It's not noticeable, but obviously it bothers me because obviously you pay for a new one, and just thinking about like returning it and having to like book an Uber going there and then getting a new one going back, and it's just I'm trying to think about like it's not that urgent to do so. So now I temporarily set it up first. This is air fry salmon with spinach and soba noodles, and that tsuyu sauce, I really like it, so I just use it to dip so that I don't feel like it's over seasoned, so I just dip and eat. Hello, we are filming the Skillshare class. I have this light for the backlight, and I also have this one for more my face. I'm so not used to this setup. Also, I want to show you my POV. It's so funny. I have a mirror there for touch-ups and then some props. And then I have, this is my view right now, and also this is the script. So I think this is genius because I have a crate where I can like refer back to the script, and also this is like my viewing panel. I know it's small, but I think it gets the job done, so I think that's fine. Okay, we're back to filming. Coffee break. Also, tingnan mo naman yung kape ko today. Oh, diba? Coffee! I've been putting off filming this for like 3 weeks because I wanted everything to be perfect, and also like I wasn't sure if I memorized the lines enough, but I think with my setup right now, I read the script for like a good 4 days. It's giving actor on actor. So I think I kind of got the hang of it. Again, done is better than perfect. When am I gonna learn that? I don't know. It's a lifelong. It is a lifelong process. It's a lifelong process. Coffee break. Water break. Also, can we take a moment to recognize my new lip color? She's going bold. It's the Maybelline Superstay Matte, and it's in the color Renegade. I don't know, I thought it would be nice to add to my repertoire of dark red lips. I usually used to have more like red lipstick, but I think the Chinese in me is kind of like avoiding it. So I do like this kind of like muted down brown, warmer tone. I think it also fits my outfit. Wow! Fit check! And also I'm finally wearing the dungarees I got from Lucy and Yak. And then I added like pins. So this is a Sailor one, of course, gotta rep Sailor. And then I also have one that I designed a few years ago. It's a sunflower that says stand tall. Okay, I have to go back to filming. Hi, Editing Abbey here. Just to tell you that my new Skillshare class, How to Journal with Fountain Pens, is now live on Skillshare as you are watching this video. If you'd like to know about fountain pens, how to use it for journaling, how I use it, the basics to try to get you started, and to bridge the gap between feeling intimidated by using pens and knowing what you'd like to look for in a fountain pen, make sure to check out my class. I have a free link that you can take below to take it for free. Also, please consider getting a Skillshare membership because it's a great way to fund my teacher revenue as someone who works as a teacher, and I would really appreciate it. No, this is not a paid video, but yeah, check out my class on Skillshare, and let's circle back, guys. It's 3 a.m. Well, it's 3:58 as I'm recording this, so you gotta cut me some slack. I'm in Manila right now. But yes, let us circle back to the vlog. Fit check.
Fit check! Hey, ay!
There was a dog.
Na aso.
A dog that passed by. Actually, like, how cold is it today? 6 degrees?
No, yeah.
We're just braving it out because pigs.
It doesn't feel like 6 degrees because we're so tired from taking photos.
Workout. Fit check of the day. Oh, live.
Yay!
I absolutely do not know why I am doing this, but we are on the last stretch of filming my Skillshare class, and this is our setup. There's a really big light that's projected onto the wall so that we have some kind of reflection going on. I mean, do you see how horrible the weather is outside? And now we are finishing up. I actually need to look for it, but I have to do the journaling portion, and I think for that one, I'll just do a voiceover on top of it. The plus side of today is I already actually made my way outside. I went to a strength training workout for lunch and also had a nice Korean lunch afterwards. So I think that has given me a lot of motivation to feel a little bit alive. Did I mention it's a Monday? It is a Monday. I would like to just wrap myself up in this hoodie. Another thing, I smell like Kikoman soy sauce. So yesterday while I was cooking, for some reason, the soy sauce went to this part of my hoodie. And now I wiped it off and it still smells like soy sauce. But it's not dirty enough to be laundried. And I just want to live in this red hoodie for the rest of the winter. So I'm going to cut it off here now and actually get to work. Been there, done that. Not yet done that.
Being there, doing that.
Doing that.
Oh my god, look at
Oh my gosh.
Perfect!
We are in the Spotify office. This is bring your freelancer friend to your office day. So Ken brought me here and she's in a meeting. I am doing some graphic work and lock-in work. So I'm working on a studio sale poster. It's a little studio sale at my studio. And then I have to work on a couple of graphics for the Skillshare class, you know, like the title cards and all of that. So I brought my laptop, I brought my iPad mini.
Wow! Oh, hindi siya very hard.
Pwede na. Okay, like this.
Ayun,
This!
Smart.
Yes! Although I feel like you can't write like really hard on it, but like, you know.
Useful enough. Perfect for workshops.
Yeah.
This is paid type of content.
You should see the drum deer glass.
Oh yeah. We'll show that. Deer. And Aya.
Hi, happy Sunday. It is very chaotic in here, but I will show you what I've been up to. The chaos. Actually, I don't think I've ever shown the bedroom, but yeah, this is my bedroom. Right now, I'm packing for Manila and also like rearranging stuff. And also I have to put out laundry in a bit. So it is what it is. And it's okay. We are working through it. And also I will change the sheets because I have been putting it off for a while. I usually hate working on cleaning my bedroom, but so far I've disposed like 4 boxes, which I think is a great achievement. We are witnessing the boxes here. And for a change, I've just been listening to Song Exploder. It's a podcast that I really enjoy, and it's the origin of how songs are made. So right now I'm on my 4th episode and we are making soup. I'm gonna take you to the kitchen. So I have been marinating these veggies since this morning, and I bought a big butternut squash, and I finally invested in an immersion blender, so we're gonna try using that today. Soupy time. So I added a lot of I think that's like Italian seasoning, and then some bell pepper, onions, butternut squash, and some garlic. Hello, it is the last day of prepping and I just got back from lifted. I'm glad I still scheduled it because I was so close to canceling it, but honestly, it always feels good to lift. So afterwards, I ran more errands and I think at this point, 80% of my suitcase is gifts for friends and fam. And I don't know if this is like something that I've just kind of gotten used to because we have pasalubong culture in growing up as a Filipino Chinese, but like I rarely get to see my family and also like my friends, and so I got a bunch of coffee beans to Goldhand und Samson, and they are like a deli place, but I got the coffee there. But I also have pastries and bread from my favorite bakery in Berlin, which is Albatross, and it's all the way in Kreuzberg, which I don't really go on a regular basis. So I got Queen A. This is Queen Aman. Already had a bite, and it's soft and buttery inside. Maybe I'll reheat it later for an afternoon snack. And I have to shoot one more thing. It's actually for a workshop for modular happening in January, so I have to get that going. Once I have that done, I think everything else is kind of gonna come together. I have to tidy up the office, throw out the trash, eat the remaining dinner, and I want to sleep early because my flight is at 9 a.m. Cheers! Damn, that is spicy. This is our fake set. So I want to take a photo of this 2026 spread, and it's supposed to be like a graphic poster. So I kind of want to focus on this and kind of blur out everything, but also make it an illusion of it being my desk. And let's hope my camera is able to capture that illusion. You know, you see the vision? Since we're here, might as well show you some of my current journal pages this November. I wasn't able to figure out what quote I wanted, so we're just gonna leave that blank, but we have a red colorway going on here, and you can tell the chonk level is really chonking up. I think this November I have been kind of struggling with generally making time to journal, which is so ironic, but it's also because I've been kind of moving from one room to another, and I always don't know where this journal particularly is, and so I've been adopting my rule where I don't go over 3 days. See, I even forgot to update this one, but it is the time of year where I try to max out all the autumnal stickers because I won't be able to use them again until next autumn. These washi tape samples are actually my designs for Everyday Explorers Code. They have a journaling kit which I designed this month, and I love them. They're very retro-esque. As you can tell, I really enjoyed using these samples, and I also got to use my own stickers for November mail. So these are actually, this one I designed for November, these ones, and then these bits are from the sticker book that I created. I have been kind of pre-filling pages, so I don't feel like I have yet to catch up. But yeah, let's see if I'll bring this to Japan. Probably not, because it's only a 5-day trip and I could just backfill. And I'm really happy that I have been using this cover. A lot have been asking about this one. It's actually not stuck in. Stick anything on the cover. So it is with tape. And I think it is doing a good job at keeping it afloat like this. Shout out to Jackie for giving me this blotting paper. I think it's from the Hobonichi Moomin collab. Almost 10 now, and I think we are almost done. The luggage is being packed. And I'm watching Life Size. I was pleasantly surprised to find it on Disney Plus after watching Freaky Friday because I didn't really like the sequel. Also, the kitchen is also looking pristine. and I just finished running a dishwasher cycle. I don't know, I'm still getting used to the fact that I have to manage 4 different rooms, from 1 room to 4 different rooms, but I think I'm on the right track. Yeah, let's pack the rest of this stuff and maybe I'll see you at the airport tomorrow.